Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. And you know how we do before we get started. Go ahead and do your boy solid and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn your post notification bell on so you'll know when your boy's going live or dropping this heat. But are we back? And Super Hater Extraordinaire is back. You know, they couldn't wait for something negative to come out or for something to happen that they might skew as something that you could use against Colorado or Coach Prime. And you know who the first was up to bat was young Rico, who knows absolutely nothing. But we're gonna get into this BS that he talking about. Colorado head coach Deion Sanders isn't built for the moment. Now, as we've seen throughout Prime's career, that he is definitely built for the moment. And that's something he tries to instill in the players that he teaches to be built for the moment, to be ready for that moment, because you never know when it's going to show up. But, and y'all know how we do. Rico is a hater. We all know he's a hater. Ain't nothing wrong with being a hater, dog. But don't hate across the internet so everybody can see it. But as y'all know, Rico gonna Rico every time. Let's get into it.
I'm going to talk to you guys about Coach Prime in Colorado. If you didn't hear, Coach Prime went to a press conference and refused to talk to members of the media. He said, I don't have issues with you. I have issues with corporate. And I can see a bunch of people on Twitter saying, yeah, you set the tone. Coach Prime putting them on blast and he's letting them know you can't come through the door talking like this. All that crap doesn't impress me. I want to tell you that Coach Prime.
First of all, nobody's trying to impress this dude. Nobody cares about your actual feelings, your thoughts, or what you think about what Coach Prime does, dog. Come on, man. Why are these people trying to make themselves relevant to a point where nobody cares? Once again, this is the dude that's doing a broadcast in his kitchen. That's always bragging about all the money he got and the shit he does. But you don't have no office. You got to do shit in your kitchen on a laptop. You don't have a PC per se. Because we know you on a laptop. You ain't on no PC. You ain't on no big dog. But it's all gravy there. I ain't trying to belittle the man because I used to work off my laptop a lot. I used to stream plenty of games off my laptop. But I digress. Let's get back.
Just needs to understand what the requirements of the job are. If you're the coach and you're the face of the organization, the program, it is your job to interact with members of the media and to not be hostile, to not get aggressive or dismissive or any of those things. There's just no.
In where was Coach Prime aggressive? At what point was Coach Prime aggressive to anybody that was in that press conference? He wasn't aggressive. He wasn't angry. He wasn't loud. He didn't belittle anybody. He just asked the question, why? Why do you do this? But y'all don't understand. When people start, y'all used to coaches being meek and humble and getting out the way and just going with the regular bullshit answers. But that's not Prime. And if y'all haven't learned yet, you will learn fast enough. Prime ain't gonna do the regular. He ain't gonna do what every other coach does. And besides that, when Nick Saban used to go off, it was all coach just going off. He doing this thing. Fucking Lane Kiffin went off on Paul Feinbaum a couple of weeks ago. And everybody was, oh, get him. But Prime Oh, he a bad coach. He shouldn't do this. He shouldn't do that. You know, that is not professional. Get the hell out of here, man, with that. Let's go back to these lies this man gonna say.
Place for it, right? Professionalism is important, and every single one of these head coaches knows what that entails, with the exception of Coach Prime, apparently. But let me explain something to you guys. Every single season, there are rankings like this before the season. Before the season, here's one right here: CBS 2024 hot seat rankings, and they list all these coaches on the hot seat. Will they?
See, I didn't watch this before we're doing this video. I'm watching it with y'all, so we getting the same reaction. So I guess he finna jump into the CBS narrative. Let's see.
They be fired? Are they gonna be fired? And some of these guys are in the Big 12. Dave Aranda's right there. Kalani's right here. Like, we got people that are on the hot seat. This is every year. Should these coaches that are on the hot seat, that everybody deems on the hot seat, should they throw fits in their press conferences and refuse to talk to the media? Should they attack the writers who write these columns and these rankings? Somebody's got to be at the bottom of these rankings. It's the Big 12 coach rankings by CBS. There are 16 coaches in the Big 12. They ranked all the coaches, and they put Colorado 15th.
Yep. He went with that narrative. And there's the problem. Nobody knows why Coach Prime is mad at CBS. I know it's not because of that ranking. I can promise you it's not because of that ranking right there. Prime doesn't care about that ranking. He can wipe that away. CBS did something else. But this idiot's assumption, because he has a small brain and he can't fathom that Coach Prime is only worried about them talking about his coaching status or what he's good at. Coach Prime don't care about you if y'all really want to know. He don't care about y'all Big 12 ranking because the season hasn't even started yet. So none of it matters. He doesn't care about that. He's used to dealing with this type of stuff. CBS did something else, and that is personal. And I promise you, it has something to do with one of those kids. They did something because he said it was filed. That's not filed. That's just work. He doesn't care about that. Just like the local news company that
Hi, everybody. I'm Scotty Gaines. Deion Sanders welcomed everybody back to football season today with a wild press conference. So let's talk about it.
When I talk about that, we talk about that, we can talk about that.
He called out some local sports writers today.
Why do you always on attack? Like, what did we do?
Where am I? What?
And the head coach of the Colorado Buffs also had no time for TV stations either.
CBS Sports Colorado.
CBS,
Tyler,
I'm not doing nothing with CBS. Next question.
I'm here in Denver, not national.
You are who you are. CBS is CBS.
Okay, I get it. It's one thing, right? When you have an issue with a person or an outlet, like he obviously does, like how CBS recently ranked Sanders as the second worst coach in the Big 12. So what? But he proceeded to bully people, asking honest questions all afternoon.
You've bolstered your offensive line here in this second season.
What does bolstered mean?
All right, you beefed up your offensive line in the south season.
Beefed up.
How do you sort of microwave
Improved?
that chemistry?
Improved. How about improved?
Yeah, how about
Let's
that?
say that. We've improved our offensive line.
The chemistry is such an important thing.
What is chemistry?
Deion has brought CU national attention. He served as an inspiring voice for many. But he's coming off just like he's trying to intimidate and push around anybody who dares to ask him a question. Now, that's not how a sports person of the year or anybody should be acting.
Throw the word chemistry out or not. Everybody keep throwing that word out. Some of you don't even have chemistry at home, but you go there every day. That's the end of that question, I guess.
Now, that's the local news in Denver, the NBC affiliate. That's how he's being covered in the state. So why? And he doesn't care about that. He snapped on Keeler because Keeler has made it personal. He's been taking personal shots at Prime, his character, calling him a false prophet, calling him a liar, and things, other stuff like that. The amount of articles Keeler has written that are taking personal jabs at Prime, deep jabs, and things you shouldn't write. And he's not writing sports pieces. Keeler is writing opinion pieces about Prime, his personal thoughts, not about the team. He's just writing stuff, taking jabs at Prime. So that's why Prime called him out. And he asked him to his face, but he couldn't answer. If you can't stand there and answer a man when he asks you a question to your face, because you have a problem with him and you've made it obvious that you have a problem with him. So when we in a setting and I see you and I say, hey, what's your deal? And you can't answer me, no, I don't have to deal with you. Go away. And Keeler's probably going to lose his press rule because he couldn't be a man and answer the question or deal with the situation in his face. He had to wait till he got back to his keyboard and write another scathing article about Prime in Colorado instead of being a man and standing there and dealing with it. But I digress. Let's get back to idiot number 2. Oh my goodness.
They put Coach Prime 15. Where the hell else does he think he's supposed to be ranked? He doesn't want to talk to CBS now because he's ranked 15th? Are you shitting me? That's why you don't want to talk to CBS? That is childish, man.
Okay. We see where this whole video is going to go. I'm not going to do y'all with, I 17 minutes and 22 seconds left in that video. I'm not going to do y'all with that. We understand that this idiot thinks that Prime is mad because of the CBS ranking, putting him 12th. And I don't think that's the case. I really, really don't. That anger has nothing to do with his ranking as a coach. That is something personal. That is something else that CBS has done. And CBS has done something to piss Prime off. And it was enough to make him tell this other guy, hey, you get out of here. You're not getting that. Because there was another CBS reporter there that got a question asked. Well, no, it was another Denver Post guy that was there that got a question answered. Keeler didn't get his answer. The other guy from the Denver Post got his answer. So you can't say that Prime was being that way toward the whole media. It was just that one guy and the CBS guy. But then again, that's a whole new story. But Rico's idiot behind is trying to make the determination that Prime is only mad because they ranked him the 15th best coach in the Big 12. I guarantee you Prime don't give a shit about that. Not one iota. But it is what it is, man. We're going to get out of here. I'm not going to subject y'all to more Rico stupidity and hatred. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. We're going to get out of here. We'll see you when you see you. We out. Peace.